Isaiah chapter 1 is a stark reminder of the consequences of turning away from God and a compassionate call for repentance. It communicates God's longing for a genuine relationship with His people, not merely ritualistic religious practices. The promise of purification and restoration offers hope that no matter how far we may stray, the door to reconciliation with God is always open for those who choose righteousness and justice. God's accusation of Israel's rebellion, verses 1 to 4. The chapter begins with a vision from God to Isaiah about Judah and Jerusalem. The Lord accuses His children of rebellion and ignorance, despite His upbringing and care for them. Their transgressions, God says, have driven Him away. The consequences of rebellion, verses 5 to 9. The land is described as desolate and foreign due to the people's sins, likened to a body beaten and bruised with no healing in sight. Only a remnant remains, and without God's mercy, Judah and Jerusalem would have been like Sodom and Gomorrah. God's disregard for hollow rituals, verses 10 to 15. God rebukes the religious observances of His people, stating that He despises their offerings and feasts. He refuses to listen to their prayers, for their hands are full of blood, indicating injustice and violence. Call for a repentant heart, verses 16 to 20. God commands the people to cleanse themselves, stop doing evil, learn to do good, seek justice, and defend the oppressed. The Lord extends an invitation for them to reason together with Him. Though their sins are like scarlet, they could be as white as snow if they are willing and obedient. Divine judgment and promise of restoration, verses 21-31. God mourns how the once faithful city has turned to harlotry. He promises to avenge His enemies and restore the city's judges and counselors as in days of old. However, those who continue in their sins will perish. Isaiah 1 serves as the opening chapter of the prophetic book of Isaiah, where the prophet Isaiah relays God's charges against His people. The chapter oscillates between themes of rebuke and hope, where God chastises His chosen people for their rebellion, ingratitude, and moral decay, yet also extends an invitation for sincere repentance and the promise of redemption.